player True Margrit, and as an accompaniment to tonight's bacon fried chicken, we're having some another southern delicacy by way of northern tastes, cornbread with bacon and jalapenos and corn. The basic recipe is coming from the wonderful Bernard Clayton book, Bread. And it is his recipe for what he calls cornbread, because of the double corn is going to have actual corn in it. So the first thing we're going to do is we have our nicely assembled ingredients here, because this, as everybody who knows me knows, how this is how I like to work in my kitchen, is to have everything prepared beforehand. I hear you out there laughing. We're going to start with 1.5 cups of yellow cornmeal. This is a combination of the regular cornmeal you might buy in a box and also Bob's cornmeal, which is a little less finely ground. 1/2 cup of white flour. 1 teaspoon each of salt and sugar. And 2 tablespoons of the old Clabber Girl baking powder. And we're just going to mix those together. Now, before we go any further and deal with our liquid ingredients, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to preheat our 8 by 11.5 by 2-inch baking dish. Have the benefit of a little bit of baking grease here. And I'm just going to spread it around a bit in there. Not a lot. We don't want it greasy, but we just want that flavor on the outside of the cornbread. And we're going to put this in our preheated 400-degree oven. There's 3 room temperature eggs that we're going to beat up well. 1 cup of milk. The recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. I'm going to use buttermilk instead and give it that nice tang. And we're going to beat that up pretty good too. And we're going to add the liquid to our dry ingredients. Now, we're not going to mix this too hard at all. Lumpy is just fine for cornbread, and plus we're going to be adding a few other ingredients before we put it in the oven. To make it the double cornbread, I'm adding 2 cups of whole kernel corn. That's actually about 1.5 cans. Oh, that's quite a lot. Well, I like corn. We're adding, let's call it about 1.5 cans of the mild roasted chilies. Sometimes I use like half and half with the jalapenos, but that makes it too hot for some people. Oh, I need a little red pepper flake. Follow me over here. Shall we?
There's usually some right behind there. Very well.
We're in the kitchen home, the Golden Given kitchen home of Andrew Bacon and Heather Carawan.
Showing our pictures.
Andrew, where's the red pepper? We're adding just a touch of red pepper flake. Not too much. This sometimes gets caught in your teeth and it's not real pleasant. But when it gets sucked back into your throat, when it's caught in your teeth and you get sucked back into your throat, that's bliss. And from before, you saw me crisping up 5 strips of bacon. There's 3 strips of bacon in here. I don't know what happened to the other 2 strips. They just disappeared. It's a miracle. And now we're going to mix all of this here together, but not overmix it. It's okay if there's some lumps, but we do want to make sure that our solid ingredients are distributed nicely throughout. Okay? We're going to go back into the oven with this. It's going to stay in the oven for about 25 minutes before we'll check it again. Isn't this a nice oven? And we will see you in about 25 minutes. Okay, so now it's ready, and what we've got is something that looks... Maybe you should go to a macro shot. So just throw the macro on this. You can see here, it's brown around the edges and yellow, and it's got, it just looks great. Let's take a look at this thing. We're going to let it cool a little bit before we burn our tongues on it, but this looks gorgeous, and I can't wait to get at it. It's going to be a real good accompaniment to the bacon fried chicken, which, by the way, gets its name from the fact that it not only contains bacon, but it is cooked by bacon. And we'll see you in a bit for dinner.